Hi there, it is Karen Leabo. My store is vintagedazzle.etsy.com, and this is the start of a new vlog. I do these weekly vlogs where I show you what I'm listing, what I'm selling, and other stuff going on in my life, which is a little on the slow side right now, given that we're still kind of in lockdown here in Southern California, so I don't go out much. But I didn't go out much before, so whatever. I'm getting ready to show you what I have listed recently. We have this Victorian to Edwardian black glass morning ring set in brass, and that listed for $28. We have this reverse carved glass pendant. It's probably Edwardian. Has a very delicate ribbon and staff design with a little bit of gold in there. It's also set in brass. Has some toning, but can be cleaned more. This sold right away as soon as I listed it, and that sold for $24. This is a really cute Art Nouveau purple glass, faux amethyst, I guess, and brass brooch. And this is also, it's got the C-clasp. This is also Victorian to Edwardian, and that I listed for $32. And last item is this very interesting, kind of different. It's maybe silver plated, maybe low-grade silver, not really sure. It's not sterling, but there is some silver content. This, I believe, was originally a barrette of some kind. I'm not 100% sure of that, but it just looks like a barrette, doesn't it? And then when you open it, you can see that somebody has sharpened the pin. So it can be worn as a barrette or as a brooch. It's really just very different looking. And that I listed for $32. And I think that's everything I listed today and yesterday probably. We're so slow listing lately. I've had to spend with this Victorian lot that I bought off eBay. It was really a delightful lot, but there's been a lot of cleaning and repairing to do on the pieces. So here are the 3 items that I am shipping off, or getting ready to package anyway. I already showed you this. This is the reverse carved glass pendant. That sold for $24. This cute rhinestone rooster pin sold for $19. He's unmarked, but very cute. And then this carved shell ring, very unusual piece, sold for $38, and that is going to Slovakia. I think this may be the first time I've ever sold anything to Slovakia. Very interesting place to sell to. Hello, it is Tuesday afternoon, and I am going to show you what I have listed today. First off, I have a couple of pieces of fabric that for $22. These are like really fine printed cotton. I'm guessing they might be from India. And this one it's really not fabric exactly. It's more like a scarf. It's really pretty though. But I think either piece would be good for mask making or quilt making. And I listed those together for $22, and I put those in my Karen Leabo shop, which is karenleabo.etsy.com, and the link to that is below in the description. Okay, and then I have still working on the Victorian Edwardian jewelry lot that I got off eBay. I listed this little hand-painted, actually big, hand-painted porcelain Victorian brooch. It's got a C-clasp. It's could be early 20th century. And that I listed for $24. And then this, one of my favorite pieces. I think this is just so awesome. And it cleaned up really nice. I just really cleaned it. I didn't shine it exactly because I wanted to leave the patina on there. But it does have a little more sheen than it had before. Let's see, buckle brooch listed for $34, and then this is a lot of mostly stick pins, and there's one little brooch in there. I think there are 9 pieces altogether. A couple of them are pretty nice. There's one right there, you can see it. It's abalone and sterling silver, and then this one is agate, and I think it's probably vermeil. It's designed in such a way that I can't really do the scratch test on it. It's just too small and delicate, but it sure does look like silver with gold on it. Anyway, some really nice pieces and lots of old Edwardian. This is a little faux amethyst piece, and I listed all of those together for $36, and that sold right away. That was a good deal. Okay, so today was a big day for sales. I'm just going to try to methodically go through them all and show you what I'm packaging up this evening to ship off tomorrow. And we have one person who bought these 3 pieces of jewelry. We have the yellow glass Edwardian brooch, this one, which was $38. We have this faux turquoise and brass nice old ring. That's an Edwardian. That was $26. And then we have the Coro Moonglow orange and gold leaf bracelet, and that was $19. Then somebody bought this lot of antique stick pins and other brooches, and that was $36. We have some sugar cube tongs or ice tongs. These are William Rogers and Sons AA, and those sold for $24. We have these 3 items all sold to one person. We have 2 dichroic glass pendants in here. Kind of get an idea what they look like. They're very cool. And let's see, the pendants sold for $24 for the 2 of them. And we have this bracelet made from antique buttons. This is a really neat piece. And that sold for $32. And then we have this brass on wood box. It's antique, a very Art Nouveau pattern to it. Impressed. It's very, very lovely. And that sold for $38. And then we have this folk art hand-carved box, and it is personalized to Lausanne, and that sold for $28. No, that's not right. Where's my Lausanne box? Oh, there it is. $37 for that. And then lastly, we have these 2 items sold to the same person, and this is a print, a very old print of St. Mark's Square by an artist named Zickley, and I will slip in a picture of that because I'm not going to take it out of the roll. And then in there we have a Hawaiian shirt. It is a Duke of Hollywood, nice vintage Hawaiian short shirt, and that sold for $28. And I think that covers it all. Can't believe this parasailer is out there just whipping along. That looks so fun, but so scary. Hi there, it is Wednesday afternoon, and I'm getting ready to show you what I have listed today. Sorry, I think that they were made from buttons, and I paired them with this other very smaller pair. They're also made from some type of button or bead, but I don't think these are jet. They look like it. Anyway, I put those together. Those were $38. this is a ring that I previously sold, but it came back because when they got it, it was missing a stone, one of these little clear rhinestones. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was there when I first photographed it and listed it, so I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, I replaced the stone and have relisted it, and that is 32, I think. And this is an old ring, and it is sterling silver on the bottom and brass on the top, and I think it may be Turkish, but I'm not sure. And it is marked 95, I think. And then this is Edwardian bar pin with clear and purple rhinestones. Now I replaced the 2 rhinestones at the end, but I'm really not happy with how they look. They're just so much brighter than the other ones that they stand out. I went ahead and listed it, but I'm probably going to work on it again and see if I can find stones that are a better match. But I guess better slightly mismatched than missing. I don't know. It kind of depends on the light that it's in, whether it looks... See, like they really look different there. I don't know. Anyway, I listed that for 19 because of the flaw. So here are the 2 items that I'm getting ready to wrap up for tomorrow's shipping. This is a really lovely hand-painted tea strainer with a little bit of gold gilding on it. I love how the holes are kind of irregular looking. It's just a very sweet piece. That sold for $24. It's not marked, so I don't really know where it came from. Looks like it could be from Japan. And then this enamel on copper pendant necklace, probably from the 1960s. Beautiful, beautiful colors in this. Really nice big piece. And that also was $24. I'm a little irked because the mail carrier did not pick up today's pickup of 6 packages. You know, things are delayed enough in the mail as it is without, well, I guess they're shorthanded. I guess I shouldn't complain. They'll get it tomorrow. Hi there, it is Thursday afternoon, and I'm going to show you the 4 items that I got listed today. Okay, first up we have this absolutely gorgeous engraved laurel bangle. I believe it's brass. I think that it's pretty old. It's not marked. It has a safety chain on it. It's just a really beautiful pattern. And that I listed for $35. Another bracelet. This is a brass book chain style bracelet with black enamel. This could be pretty old. I think it's probably about 1910s, maybe 1920s. And that I listed for $28. This I think is pretty old, beaded necklace. It's got faceted red glass and these brass cage beads. And this chain, I believe that the chain is a handmade chain. I'm not 100% sure of that. But it's brass. It's long. It goes on over the head. It doesn't have a clasp. That necklace I listed for $29. And then lastly, we have the squirrel earrings. I just think these are adorable. These earrings look like jet. I kept testing them, hoping I would get a different result. Doing the newly learned static electricity test that one of my YouTubers showed me how to do, and a couple of times I got what almost seemed like it might be static electricity, but most of the time I couldn't repeat that result. So I don't know. These are some kind of button or bead with the carved squirrels, and they're made into screwback earrings. And then I paired them with this black glass beaded chain, which I think is pretty old. This also has no clasp, goes on over the head. This very well could be Victorian. You know what they call French jet, which is actually just glass. They are glass. and all those together are 19. And that's it for today. And here's what I am wrapping up to ship off tomorrow. First we have this black Japanese black lacquer ebonized box with inlaid bone figures. This, I really like this a lot. It's a little hard to photograph because of the contrast, but that sold for $91. And we have these sterling silver and coral petty point zuni, I believe, earrings, and those sold for $79 to a good friend. You know who you are. Sold this Gorham antique sterling silver spoon. Let's see, the pattern is Portland pattern, 1904. It's really quite a pretty pattern. Anyway, okay, so we have this necklace. It is not sterling silver. I think it's silver plated with this green stone, and it is Nephrite jade pendant, Spectrum Scotland jewelry. That was $22. This Victorian book chain necklace that I just listed, $22. And that's everything. So there is my lady head, Mosaic. She's just waiting for her to dry so that I can grout her. It's kind of funny. Then I also, oops, oh dear, also made this little brooch. This originally had a really ugly orange stone center that literally made me nauseated to look at it. And then this is what I'm working on now. This is a little square vase and some flowers on it. I don't know. I really get a tremendous amount of enjoyment out of mosaicing. I don't particularly think I'm very good at it, but maybe I just need more practice, right? Hi there, it is Friday afternoon, and I'm going to show you what I got listed today. So I had a couple more of these really pretty etched or engraved brass hinged bangles. These I'm listing for $35 a piece. They're really very nicely done. And I have one other one that I listed the other day. Then I have this odd bracelet. It's gold tone metal in the shape of a bow that's kind of like acanthus leaves, and then it's surrounded by this leather, braided leather, and it's very stiff, very rigid. It has a folding, hinged clasp. I don't know what this is. I don't know how old it is. I mean, my best guess would be maybe it's 1960s. But I really don't know. It's no marks or anything. But I listed that for $19, since I didn't know what it was. Oh, and then lastly, we have this Art Nouveau style pewter little trinket dish. I have every reason to believe that this is a revival piece. It probably dates from like the 1990s, but it's very cute. I listed that for $26, $25, $26, I think. And here are some things that I am shipping off tomorrow. We have this sterling silver buckle bangle bracelet, and that sold for $45. And this antique beaded necklace, this just listed very, very recently, and that sold for $29. I think it's, maybe about 1920s. And we have this printed linen tablecloth with a fruit theme, and that sold for $25. I have a lot of sterling silver souvenir forks or spoons. 2 spoons and 2 forks, I guess. I don't really see the souvenir forks much anymore. These, I believe these are Victorian to Edwardian. They're old. They're very, very nice. That lot sold for $69. This kind of naughty Art Deco lucite lamp with some naked girls on it. I've had this down in my living room for a while, enjoying it. That sold for $88. And let's see, I have a couple more tablecloths that are in here. I sold a jacquard, kind of a larger one. I'll slip in a picture. That one sold for 35. No, let's see. Wait a second. Let's see. The jacquard one sold for 42, and then this that is a Bulgarian needlework table covering, and that one sold for 35. So here we are off on another. Sorry. We're off to another picnic adventure. We're going to the East San Gabriel River Nature Trail Park in Lakewood. So I'll show you what we're eating for lunch when we get there. It's always exciting. Okay, we have our standard bagel and cheese and lettuce and tomato sandwich. And we have, oops, there's some apples. Mine is not cut up. Mine looks like this. Oops, sorry. And then we have our ever popular granola bars and have our, oops, chocolate kisses. And this is the park. We're thinking it's not very big. I didn't really check out the size when I looked at it online. Maybe it goes further than this. We'll have to see.
Okay, yes.
I don't know if I can do this or not. I don't think I want to go any higher. Okay, you can stop now. Coming down. This is really kind of pretty, although it's a little bit noisy. But there's nice birds and things to look at. And this is the glorious San Gabriel River. It's not much.